All right, so we're talking about the Thousand-Year Door. This is really exciting, guys. Obviously, it's coming out tomorrow.
Out in Japan already.
Yeah, I have it. I have it pre-ordered. I will be going to Best Buy to go pick it up for store pickup because I will not wait for them to ship it because it's going to take an extra couple of days, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm very excited to go pick that up. A lot of the reviews came out. The embargo lifted. What was it on Tuesday morning? And it's sitting at currently it's at 88 as of right now. Overall Metacritic. It was at 89. Now it's at an 88. There's only one mixed review, and that was from Eurogamer Portugal. Outside of that, though, you got 67 positive reviews. That's it. There's no negative reviews.
Do you know what they were mixed about?
Yeah, I could tell you. I have it right here. So
it's kind of weird. Yeah.
It says Paper Mario exudes charm in every block of paper and cardboard with multiple secrets, combat, and puzzles around every corner, but absurd backtracking and low difficulty spoil the experience. And I don't know. I read that. I read obviously
the Paper Mario game.
I don't know. Yeah, I was like,
that's what I'm thinking, man. What are you talking about? Absurd backtracking? I mean,
they added in like less backtracking. They added in like
they made it less backtracky.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I played. You know, I had Paper Mario pre-ordered back in the day on GameCube. Played it, beat it. I don't remember there being an absurd amount of backtracking. Certainly not enough to make that the butt in your review.
That's
the big negative. The reason why we gave it a 6. They gave it a 60.
People are allowed to have whatever opinions they want. Their opinion's valid to themselves. So
yeah.
And who gave it the 6? Is that IGN?
No, well, basically.
IGN owns Eurogamer.
Eurogamer of Portugal. Let's remind ourselves that they're
also a reminder that Eurogamer and the branches of Eurogamer were not owned by IGN at the time of the publication of the reviews.
Yeah, they weren't.
The next Nintendo review.
Watch out for Jim Sterling's review. He'll give it like a 2 out of 10.
Right?
Yeah.
When that comes.
Too flat.
We'll see the full IGN effect when the next Nintendo game review says too much water.
I can't wait. It should be interesting.
What if the next Zelda game is all water, like Wind Waker? And like,
literally, too much water. We're going to get a repeat of the too much water comment.
We heard your concern about Wind Waker. Here's more water. What?
Yeah.
So outside of the one mixed review, 67 positive reviews. The 88 Metacritic score is fantastic. Obviously, with an 88 score, there are some websites that, of course, gave it a 10 out of 10. Quite a few, actually, which is really awesome considering how old this game is. Now, information did come out, and I didn't want to read into this too much because obviously I'm excited for the game, and it has been a long time since I played. It's been over 20 years, seeing as when I played it when it came out. But there are going to be new boss fights in the game.
That's exciting.
And it's post game. So it's not, from what I can gather, right, without me reading
story stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's post game boss fights. So there is some additional content there. And obviously there was some news that came out a few months back that the original soundtrack, of course, is optional in the game if you want to do that. So you got some additional stuff there. Obviously, the original soundtrack is fully composed?
Yeah, they redid the entire soundtrack. They redid everything,
and
now
there's
composer. There's unique.
I can't wait.
There's unique music now for certain boss fights that didn't have unique music before. But again, all of this is all optional because you can return the game to all the original sounds.
Oh, it's just a swan song. It sounds. I cannot wait to marathon this on Friday. Selfless plug.
I appreciate that we have those options in there. Obviously,
improve fast travel as well.
Yeah, and that's always appreciated because we didn't always have that, of course, 20 some years ago, the fast travel aspect. So I am personally very excited to play it. I'm I'm hoping Best Buy, I'm hoping they deliver the goods on time. They are notorious for having games pre-ordered, and I go down to pick it up, they don't have it.
Oh,
Notorious.
God.
I've spoken
Happens
about
all
it
the
many
time.
times on my videos. Yeah,
It's frustrating.
it'll say it's
Why
ready for
most of the games
pickup.
I buy are digital.
Dude, it's frustrating. I know. And I've said this to my lady before. I said, part of me is ready for everything to happen to where I don't have to go to Best Buy anymore and go pick it up. And it's only digital. But
Mhm.
the fact that the choice is still there, I have to go physical. I'm not,
Yep.
I can't not go physical. But when it's all said and done and we're only digital, there are some things to appreciate there, like being able to download the game at midnight, not
Mhm.
having to drive, 25 miles each way to Best Buy just to go find out they don't even have it yet, even though they texted me and said it's ready for pickup.
25 miles up the hill both ways. That's what repeller is.
Right? It's frustrating, but I am very excited to play it tomorrow. What about you guys? Are you guys planning on playing it tomorrow?
I'm gonna download it in 90 minutes.
July.
Nice. That's
I'm
your
on
next
a
movie?
game. I'm on a game freeze right now because we have a cruise coming up, so I'm on like a really strict budget. So I won't be making any game purchases till July when I get back, but I will be buying it. I might even be buying it on right before my flight back and be playing it on the flight.
Mm,
So
Nice.
that'll be nice.
that's a good call. That'd be a good one to play on the flight for
Yeah, it's
sure.
gonna be great.
A fantastic one, yeah.
Now, did you guys play this, the original? Is there anyone who hasn't played it yet? If you haven't, it's okay.
Eric, you're gonna love
played
it
it,
if
yeah.
you played it.
I played it on
Yeah.
GameCube.
Dude, the comedy in the game. My god!
I've watched Game Grumps play it, so I feel like I played it.
The writing's
no,
There you go.
yeah, no, from watching Game Grumps play it seemed like a freaking fantastic game. So
I think you would actually love it. As someone
Oh,
who
yeah, yeah.
loves like the normal Mario series, this is the one. You can skip the other Paper Marios. This is the one you don't skip.
Yeah,
This is
no, I know.
You don't
is-
skip
yeah.
this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, to whoever played some of the other Paper Mario games and they thought it maybe wasn't for them, I would give this one at least a chance. If you don't like this one, you don't like Paper Mario.
That's a good point.
It's a good
That's a
one.
good point. 'Cause
Probably
this
the
is
best one.
pinnacle. This is the pinnacle of Paper Mario. Paper Mario
if you-
64, I really liked a lot.
It's a good one. Yeah.
But this is the best Paper Mario.
Do we have any
For sure.
Origami King haters here?
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
It just could be better.
Better than
was
Color
meh.
Splash.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
True.
I really like Origami King.
I kinda wanna give it
I
another
enjoyed
chance.
it for what it was. Like, here's the thing. I kind of accepted what Paper Mario is today. So I thought for what it is today, it was a perfectly fine game. But
Especially
I also
that.
didn't know this was coming. And with this coming, it's like, okay, well, if this just destroys all the prior Paper Mario sales, then they better make this the kind of Paper Mario in the future. But
I hope that's what ends up.
Yeah,
happening.
Feels like we are.
This game has, from what I understand, because this is going to be my first like full playthrough of the game. Like there's so many unique characters and personalities, like
Yes.
compared to all the other more recent Paper Mario offerings. They lost a lot of that creativity, and so that to me is very exciting. Now, it's not that the Paper Mario games aren't creative. Like you could make the argument like the boss fights and like the battle systems are creative, but also there are things that a lot of fans don't even want. Like a lot of people don't. I understand that for Origami King, people don't like the fact that the battles are like puzzles. And so, yeah, it is maybe it does kind of, I understand from that perspective why people don't like Origami King that much. But like, I love Origami King because it's just such a fun adventure. And, if that's anything to go by for Thousand Year Door, I think I'm going to like Thousand Year Door even more because the combat system is not annoying. I mean, I'm familiar with other Paper Mario games. I've enjoyed the original on N64, Mario RPG recently. So I think it's going to be a good time. And, I'm looking forward to it.
And you said you hadn't played this and you love Origami King. Is that what the statement you just made?
Correct.
Oh man, dude.
I know
you are-
he's in for a treat,
Dude.
man.
Oh man, you love Origami King. This is
Origami King's
literally
such a good game, dude.
peak. This
yeah,
is
that's
so-
the thing. When you said that about Origami King, I was like, he has not really played this game.
Yeah,
It will forever taint your Origami King experience.
It will make Origami King.
I'm
awful.
not even kidding. Yeah, I know you're like scrunching. You don't understand. Once you finish this game, you will finally realize,
Hey,
how much better this is compared to what Paper Mario has been.
Yep.
I'll tell you this though. Okay, a lot of people prefer Xenoblade 1 over Xenoblade 2. I don't.
That's
I
fine.
played Xenoblade 1
This
first.
isn't like that. I don't think
No.
you're gonna want to see how many leagues. Like this isn't even. It's like you're not even playing the same series.
Yeah,
that's how great this game is.
Especially if what you thought was like what you took out of Origami King was the story, and that's what you loved the most about Origami King.
No, that wouldn't say what I loved. I just like Origami King because it was a really fun adventure that had some. It was a combination of things. I actually liked the puzzle. I like the puzzle combat, but I also can get how it can get a little frustrating. I think I would prefer just the traditional combat system evolved. So I get that. But like for Origami King, it's just a really fun adventure. It's a really pretty Switch game. There are some cool character moments, so I'm excited for Thousand Year Door to kind of do that even more.
Oh my god, there's characters in Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, I've seen enough to know that's for sure the case. Yeah.
Let me put this out because I see a lot of people chatting this. We're not saying Origami King is bad. We're just saying that it's not as good as Thousand Year Door.
Yeah,
I'm not going in thinking, man, there's no way they're going to top Origami King. Like I am aware.
Origami King is
of the hierarchy here.
Gaming does not get better than Origami King. You've heard it here on Just Reset.
Yeah, that's right.
Didn't they do something weird?
Elden Ring, Zelda, step aside.
Better than Tears of the Kingdom.
Origami King. That's where it's at. Game of the year.
Didn't they do something weird with Origami King? Didn't they like release it after a month of showing it, or like?
Yeah, so they revealed it in May and it released in July.
Yeah, it was very short. Yeah,
they did the same thing they did this year with NES World Championships, which is
had
not as crazy.
No marketing behind it. It was weird.
Yeah, it was a pandemic year,
and then it sold well.
Yeah,
it did.
Went on
because it's a good game.
It is a good game.
People also wanted things to play, man. It was everyone was at home. We need things.
I think
to play.
after you play Thousand Year Door, I do think you'll like the Thousand Year Door more, but I don't think it's going to change how much you.
I played Mario 64 and Mario RPG, right? So I don't think like it's going to be like I know what I'm going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll still I still enjoy Origami King. There's
a few jokes in the game. I can't wait till you beat it because I got to ask what your reaction was because there's some jokes that you wouldn't believe would be in a Nintendo game in this game.
I know.
There's some. It just does. You're just like, what? Wait, this is a kid's game, isn't it? What is happening?
Yeah, I feel like they were trying to give.
Don't they beat up people on Rogueport or
run
something
for their money?
Isn't like Rogueport like a dystopian like city?
It's like a crime town. It's not necessarily dystopian. It's just more like it's like a rundown like. The lore is this is literally the opening cutscene, so I'll just say this. The lore is that there used to be this old Rogueport and it got burnt down, and then they built this new Rogueport over it, but they never recovered, so it's all run down and gross. So that's the lore.
Can't wait to play it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited, dude. I'm so excited because like the visuals of that's what I think is the strongest thing about newer Paper Mario games are the visuals. And the fact that they're taking that and applying it to this game that's already, in my opinion, a 10 out of 10, and it just is going to heighten that experience. And then what Nate was saying about the music, oh my god, dude, I'm so excited. That's gonna be so. I love like orchestrated music and just like the orchestra. Like, I don't know, something about it, man. It just like, especially with new Nintendo games, it's just great.
Yeah.
Also, great music to put in my videos,
like Mario Galaxy.
Hell yeah,
that Mario Galaxy soundtrack is just so good.
Yeah, for sure.
But maybe there's a point to be made here. Does Thousand Year Door, is it actually worth playing it? Because the game is so good that it makes everything else terrible. Like, why would I ruin my life?
It doesn't make everything else terrible. It just makes you disappointed in Nintendo because you're like,
you had this and you just never went back to it.
Yeah. You made Peak and you can't make it again. Why not?
You're not even an attempt to make it again. That's
I wouldn't use can't. I would be like, they should. I think they
don't want to.
Hey guys, just buy Thousand Year Door. If Thousand Year Door is the best selling Paper Mario game, there's no way they're not going to go in that direction.
Yeah, then they can't.
Yeah,
somebody's going to knock on their door and be like, "Bro, stop making these like gimmicky.
Miyamoto, you were wrong.
That's
And,
the
and,
thing.
and here's the thing is like I really like Super Paper Mario. I wouldn't even say is that bad. I understand like not having the RPG mechanics. I know we're just kind of talking about the Paper Mario series now, but like I don't know, the RPG mechanics is it's not like in Super Mario being missing is not necessarily the end of the world because in my opinion, I think Super Paper Mario story is actually better than Thousand Year Door. It gets like way deeper, but I don't think that's just me. That's just me personally.
Get
I'm
him
not saying
out of here.
I'm
Get
just
him
saying.
outta
I think
here.
it just barely ekes above Thousand Year Door, but but that's saying a lot because Thousand Year Door story is still, in my opinion, 10 out of 10. So
I think
but
people weren't expecting Super Paper Mario
yes,
to be the way it was. Because I know when I
Yes.
played it, again, had it pre-ordered, excited to come home and play it, and I
Yeah.
was expecting a Mario
Thousand Year Door.
RPG, right? I just played Thousand Year Door. I'm expecting it the follow up to it,
Yep.
and for it to be just so different, right?
Yeah.
Like Zelda to Zelda 2
Mhm.
almost. It's like,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
it's still a Paper Mario game, but this feels way different.
What would be really cool to see? I don't know, modding community. I know there's a huge Paper Mario modding community. Is to
Yeah.
have Thousand Year Door or not Thousand Year, excuse me, Super Paper Mario, but they change it so that it is RPG. Like all the battles are
Uh-huh.
RPGs.
That'd be
Like
cool to see.
I wonder if that's how technically advanced that would be or to pull off or whatever. But that would be a very cool thing to see. Because again, I think the story and I do like the like platforming and the puzzles that are in that game. I think it carries. I think it's what carries that experience, and it's just a shame that it is missing that RPG element. So
It
but-
seems like Nintendo's going back though, possibly to this formula. Because obviously we got Super Mario RPG, which is a game I absolutely love, and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Both these games are, I would say, right there in quality as far as a RPG game
Yep.
starring Mario.
Yep.
And then we got those rumors or rumor one of Mario and Luigi.
Oh, please.
Now I love Mario and Luigi.
Give
I still
me
have it.
more rumors.
Yeah, I
Please.
love those
Rumors.
games,
That's
but
a good one.
those are peak. Those are like peak Mario RPG
Those are
experiences,
also really
especially
good.
what Superstar Saga is excellent.
And I feel like a lot of those aren't as accessible. I know I know a lot of people play them on the DS, but I feel like not as many people like a lot of people don't even know that a series exists. I feel like it's a very underrated underground series. Like I think it's fantastic, and I agree with you. They're 10 out of 10s, and I would be amazing to have more eyes on that.
So what you're
So,
saying
yeah.
is Mario and Luigi is going to be a Switch 2 launch title.
That would be pretty sick.